Welcome back, guys. In this lecture, we are going to publish our website. Woohoo! We've worked very hard at creating this Canva website, and now it is time to make it functional, put it out there on the internet so that everybody can find it, you can share the link, and you can finally start showing your website to your audience. All right, so we have our pages here. Nothing has changed since last time. So what I'm going to do is to simply click on this button right here that says Publish as Website. Okay, so when I click here, Canva will give me 3 different options. First, it will lock my website and my design until I'm done publishing this website, okay? But then I have to choose between 3 different options. So the first one is to publish on a free domain. So the free domain option is very convenient because it's free, right? So you will be hosting your website on Canva, and your Canva URL will be something like mycanvasite/something, right? So you will not be able to fully customize that URL. You will be able to customize part of that URL, but the beginning of the URL will be something Canva site. So that is free domain, and everyone can use that. So that's the good news, because if you're a Canva free user, you will be able to create up and host up to 5 free websites. Okay, there is a catch, and I will get to this in a minute, but you will be able to create the 5 free websites and host them for free on Canva. There will be a little watermark at the bottom of your website. So it will say something like created or designed with Canva and with the Canva logo, but it's quite discreet. I don't think it's not a huge watermark in the middle of your website or nothing like that. It's just a simple note at the bottom of your website. I will show you in a minute that says that it has been designed with Canva. So that's your first option. You can publish your website on a free domain that is given to you by Canva. The second option is to purchase a domain, and you can now buy that domain, that URL, via Canva. So if you decide to do so, let's continue here and show you. For example, if I'm searching for Ronnie Hermosa, let's try this. Canva will show you a list of available Ronnie Hermosa blah 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 websites that are available. I already have ronniehermosa.com. I bought that, not via Canva, but via a third-party hosting provider. It's not available here, but Canva gives me other options. So ronniehermosa.org, ronniehermosa.info. And so I can buy these URLs, these websites via Canva. And Canva tells me it's the price of these different URLs. This will vary depending on the extension. And this is a yearly price that you will be paying to Canva. So it is a recurring yearly subscription that you will have to pay directly to Canva to own that URL. But you would have to pay another service provider a similar price for owning your URL. As a matter of fact, I just renewed today the fairtradeconnection.org URL on my hosting provider, which is not Canva. So basically these prices are standard, and this is just an easier way for you to buy your domain without leaving Canva. So I'm not going to do that for now because I already have a website, but the process is pretty straightforward. You choose the one that you want, and then you follow the steps, and then there will be a payment gateway where you can pay for the first year, and then you will have access to that URL. Okay, and the last option, if I come back here, is to use an existing domain. Okay, so you can publish your website to an existing domain that you own. All right, so this last feature is only going to be available for Canva Pro users. Okay, so Canva free users will be able to use a free domain, will be able to purchase a new domain, but they won't have this third option right here. So that's also why I wanted to create this website with my Pro account, because otherwise I wouldn't have had access to this last option right here, which is to use an existing domain to host your website. Okay, so in my case, both of these options are interesting, like publishing under a free domain, which is probably what I would recommend you guys to do first, to kind of get the hang of it and then check everything. If everything is okay, everything is in the right place, you do this under a free domain. And then you always have the possibility, once you have published under a free domain, to change that and to move your website to your existing domain. Okay, so let's start with the free domain. I'm going to click here, going to continue the process. So yeah, your URL will be ronniehermosa.my.canva.site/Ronnie as link in bio website. Okay, so this is not great. I can probably customize this a bit more. So I'm going to be ronniehermosa.mycanva site. Let's call this home, for example. Let's make it simple. Next, you can also customize some things here. You can customize your favicon and you can customize the name of your website. So I'm just going to give this my name, my full name, Ronnie Hermosa. And then I'm going to click on the favicon and I'm going to use this little profile picture of mine. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. The favicon is the little icon that you will have on your tab. Okay, so yeah, it's just that. For the description of your website, you can type in here pretty much what you want. So I could use content creator, Canva teacher. Could probably use something like this. So describe your website in less than 160 characters. So yep, Canva expert, Canva content creator, and YouTuber. Something like that. Get in touch and start your Canva journey today. Okay, why not? So I'm trying to optimize for the keyword Canva, as you would have understood by now. You can always come back and change your site description. Canva expert, Canva content creator, and YouTuber. Get in touch and start your Canva journey today. Yeah, why not? This is good. Enable password protection. So you have the option to make your website kind of private, and people will need a password in order to log in to your website or to just be able to see your website. And you can also decide to hide your site from search engines. Okay. For some reason, you might want to decide that I don't want my site to be searchable, discoverable. So in that case, you will tick that little box. Me, obviously, I want my site to be discovered, so I'll just not tick that box for now. So good, I have my URL, I have been able to customize part of it. I have my browser tab preview. Okay, I can preview this. Okay, see, it will look like this, which is kind of cool. And I can go ahead and publish this. So now Canva is preparing my website, my design, and I'm very nervous, but also excited to see my website live. Okay, it seems like my website is now live and I can see it on this URL, or I can visit by clicking on this website. So I'm gonna just do that, click on this, and this is the website. It is now live. Actually, it looks pretty cool. Yep, and you see what I was saying, like you have at the bottom of it, in the black background, you have Design with Canva, which is a button right here. Looks pretty cool. You have Terms and Support, and I have my button back to top, which is obviously working. The buttons are working as well. So there you go. This site is now live. The URL is this one. So ronniehermosa.my.canva.site/home. Okay, so if I close this page right here, and I just open a new tab and just paste that URL right here, and I'm coming straight to the website. Okay, looks great. Now, what I'm going to do is to show you how it looks on a mobile phone. For that, let me grab my phone and we are going to see what the website looks like from my mobile device. From the get-go, I can see that the homepage looks great. I can see the entire homepage on my screen, so everything is actually above the fold, which is quite useful. And the elements are at the right size. I mean, this is the right size for mobile. It's not too small, it's not too big. If I scroll down a bit, the first section looks like so. This one is not occupying the entire page, so I could make it a little bit bigger if I wanted to. Then keep scrolling. This is a section about my courses. I can see that the titles are also looking good. Yep, so the 3 courses right here, the student testimonials, looks great, talks and webinars, and work with me. So yeah, I can test the back to top button, goes back to the home page. I can test any of these buttons like this, click on talks and webinars. Yeah, everything looks fine, back to top. So I am very happy about how this website looks once published. It's not the preview right here, it is the published website, and it looks great on my mobile phone. All right, coming back to my desktop. Okay, so this is what we have. I'm gonna close this and show you a few more things. If you want to make additional changes to your website, you'll have to click on Edit Design again, okay? And then again, click on Publish Website, and this is where you can change things, okay? So changing, for example, where you want to host that site. Okay, so you can always come back to changing the different options. You can unpublish your site first. Let me do this. I'm going to unpublish the site. And then you will be able to come back by clicking on publishing again, but come back to your 3 different options. So if I wanted to try to, for example, host this under current website or current domain that I own, I would use the 3rd option right here. So I could go ahead, select the actual domain like so, and I could continue. This is the same description that I had. I could probably customize the favicon right here. Oops. Yep, like so, and then click on publish. This would probably take a couple of days to be verified, but we can try and see if it works straight away. But I've tried this in the past and it took a couple of days to really publish your website under your actual domain. So we can try to see if it worked. https://ronniehermosa.com. Let's go and see a preview. Let's see if it works. So that is the preview, but is the website actually, I'm going to copy this and paste this right here. So there we go. We have our website, which is actually hosted now under ronniehermosa.com. And yeah, everything looks in its place right here. So yeah, this is pretty much everything in order. So just remember, guys, if you need to bring some changes to your website, it is super easy. All you have to do is simply come back to your design, click on Edit Design, make your changes, and then publish your website again. So in order to make changes, come back to the design or to the document with your design, and I suggest for that you make very clear that this is ronniehermosa.com and it is the bio link. You make your title very clear so that you know which document you actually have to come back to. Come here, publish your website again, and then you will be able to change your options. You can unpublish your site if you want to publish it in a different way, but that is how you will come back and republish your website. All right, I hope you had some fun creating your very own Canva website and publishing it. I hope that by now you have a Canva website and that you are proud of it because you have made it yourself. All right, I have one more lecture to go in which I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to create better Canva website. I will see you there.